The number one thing, make more beats. As long as it's there and available, people come. It's just like opening a nice store.
Peace, what's going down? It's DJ Payne 1 for BeatStars.com. I have Swan Beats on the line, who is a fellow Midwesterner. I'm not sure if he's in the Midwest currently. Is that the case or not?
Actually in Florida, man.
I don't like to think of myself as old, but I'm not 16 either, so I'm late on a lot of viral internet sensations because I'm not tuned into those channels necessarily. But apparently there's a guy who puts weird stuff in his bong and goes viral a lot. His name is Supreme Patty, and he has officially launched his rap career, and you're kind of the man behind that. And his songs, not surprisingly, are also going viral, just as his Instagram and YouTube videos did. And having produced his latest single, Blah Blah Blah, you're in an interesting position right now that's very modern for a producer to be in. So how did that connection start? How did Supreme Patty actually record to your beats?
So at the time, my roommate, he's a videographer, and he is a pretty good networker. And he's on Instagram a lot, followed the account, and he hit him up and was like, yo, let's do some video work, for a music video. And at the time, he was on his way to another studio here in Gainesville to record his remix to The Race by TK. He was like, my roommate, that'd be me. Oh, he can do better than the studio you're going to right now, so come over. So he came through, I made the song, and he loved it. Right? That was how it kind of happened, and that was back in August. They went out to shoot the music video to that song that was going to drop on. That dropped on WorldStar like just days after we recorded it, and from then on out, he just kept coming back, and we made a friendship. And
not to be negative, I didn't see you credited on YouTube or SoundCloud. I know you're apparently credited on the Instagram, but with the high numbers and major viral potential of the record, the original record that you produced for him, which is Blah Blah Blah, what kind of revenue streams have you been able to take advantage of from that?
So it's a word called clout. It's really just assuming the position. Like a lot of people, he has so many followers and such a huge spectacle around him with everything that he does that like I get hit up to sell for people to buy beats from me every day now. Ever since I started, producing his music. And that's just because people know that I produce his music. I agree that if I was tagged on SoundCloud and YouTube and I was in the title credit or in the description or whatever, I would be selling more and it would be better. But, I'm such a humble person. I don't really, and he's my friend. I don't want to press him for that. They have their reasons for why they set up their descriptions the way they do. Music is he loves making music, but it's not his main focus as an Instagram star. He wants to drive traffic to his pages before anything else, and I'm okay with that. I got tagged on the biggest post, which was the Instagram. I don't encourage other producers to be as chill as I am, with the lack of title credit, but I take it as it comes, man. I still have seen an increase in revenue, and like I said, Instagram was where I was tagged, and that's where I'm selling my beats anyway. So,
how many records right now would you say you and him have created together?
I produced a total of 2 of them, but I engineered 5, mixed and mastered them. But as far as the ones that I made beats to, it's the 2. But including there's one called On Go, which that one's pretty cool, but it has nowhere near as many plays as Blah Blah has, and that's the one that's the big one, So I produced that one and mixed it fully. So
would you say, as far as your social media activity goes, it's pretty much focused on Instagram right now?
Yeah, but I don't want it to be. I mean, I want to expand to especially YouTube and stuff. I started on YouTube, It's a lot easier to get interaction on Instagram these days, I feel like, especially when I'm producing an Instagram star. I want to expand everywhere. BeatStars is another website, I want to be big on there. I was using BeatStars since I started selling beats, for really anywhere that's possible for me to sell music on and to get music heard, I want to be on.
So what are some things you're doing to take advantage of all that clout and attention in order to build your social media? Because I did notice that on Instagram you are seeing an increase in followers and your engagement is increasing as well. So what's the strategy behind that? Because you're not the only one who's going to find themselves in that position, and it's kind of uncharted territory for a lot of producers.
The number one thing, make more beats. Make more beats, have a bigger catalog. You got to have them available because, people will come buy them, but what sucks is, you sell 3 beats, you made the money, but you're out 3 beats. You gotta make more because you don't know how many more people are going to come. Maybe Supreme Patty releases another song that I had made for him tomorrow, and there's going to be another rush of sales right then. I got to be ready to go. So I would say the biggest thing I'm focused on is just making sure my material is, 1, good, and 2, available. So posting it is an hour-long process because I gotta make a cool like visual for the beat, like a little After Effects animation, because I would say visuals sell beats almost as much as audio does these days. Making sure it's uploaded to not just Instagram but YouTube and anywhere else. So it's kind of organizing the catalog, and as long as it's there and available, people come. It's just like opening a nice store.